Excuse me. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Jacqueline. Hi, Chris. Hi, Deborah. Hi, I am that bitch. Hi, Jody. Hi, London. Hey, Joanne. Yes, I know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Good morning, Emily. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning, Mel. Listen, I have been a silent watcher, so I get it. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning, I'm not Nana. Hello, Happy Mama. Good morning, Tracy. Of course she is. Good morning, Shaka Mama. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, little Ray. I love that though, Ray, me Amanda. I'm okay, Tracy. Just tired. Good morning, Boxer Mom. Thank you for the bracelet. Good morning, Lisa. Good morning, Alicia. So I have to make this quick because there are some things happening at work that I have to be a part of unexpectedly this morning. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I wanted to put a few things out there when it comes to Lori Jones. Yeah, he does everything, DJ, everything. There are some things that I am going to have to edit to remove names, etc., out of just common decency and respect. Those things will probably be put into either a video or a part 2 live. But I want you guys to understand that Lori has been doing this same song and dance for years. And I mean, when I say the same song and dance, claiming homelessness, saying that she's getting help and pretty soon is going to be in her own place. Like, this has been the story for a few years, like 3 years at least. And there's more. And when I say there's more, like, I have so much that has been shared with me that I haven't been able to go through it all. Like, it is way more than I even thought that it was. And I was able to get into 2022. And y'all, I had to go to bed. I had to go to bed. I am Central Time. That's why I said between 7 and 8 a.m. My kids usually leave around 6:50 a.m. And today is my daughter's 15th birthday. So it's been a little bit chaotic this morning. And then, like I said, I come to work and I'm like, oh, we got a meeting at this time. So I got to make it a little quicker. But what I don't get to cover today as I go through things, as long as it is appropriate for me to do so, I will be putting even more information out there. I will say when it comes to her children, information pertaining to her kids, I'm not going to put out there. I'm not. There are some things that I heard come out of Lori's mouth in videos that were sent to me about her kids that blew my mind. One thing I will say is regardless of how my children are behaving, especially if they're going through something, regardless, I would never say, I'm done with my kids. And I would never ask my children, who do you want to live with? Because you can't stay with me. And that came out of Lori's mouth. And there are receipts. Now, this wasn't recent. This was about 2 years ago. And here's my thing. My daughter, it has ODD, oppositional defiant disorder. And because of that, she's gotten aggressive with me. She's gotten violent with me. She said some horrible things. But never once have I looked at my child and said, I'm done with you. I washed my hands with you. Who do you want to live with? Because you are not staying with your mama right now. And Lori absolutely said that about her girls. And she can try to deny that, but like I said, it was a couple of years ago and there are receipts. And at that point, they were living in a homeless shelter when she said that, as if her kids weren't already going through enough. It's sad. It is sad. That's why I say she's not the person that she portrays herself to be. She's not. Keating, I will say Andy is not perfect by any means. There are things that are true when it comes to Andy, but you have to understand, she's put Andy through a lot. A lot. Like, Andy took her and her girls in because they were in a homeless shelter. He gave them a place to stay when they didn't have anything. And they didn't have anything because Lori refuses to get her shit together. I will say it again. She has been doing this same song and dance for at least 3 years. There are still receipts to go through, so it may have been even longer than that. But at least 3 years. She's been claiming homelessness, that she's getting help from all of these different organizations. She's going to have her own place soon. It's not happened. Andy is the stepdad, yes. She's had man after man after man after man. And it's sad because I'll be honest, I know what it's like for your mom to consistently bring men into your life, and it's not stable. Yeah. You know, I've tried to help her. I have. And you can't say things like that, and you can't expect people to have pity and remorse for you whenever you are making 10-minute clips making fun of other people during their downfalls, mocking other people during their downfalls. And that's just the way it is. Of course, guys, it's a money scheme. It is a money scheme. She knows what she's doing. The money probably slowed down from her mocking LR. And now she has to play the Andy card again. Thank you for the ice cream cones. Oh, she's claiming now it's going to be November 1st before the apartment. But I'm going to actually play an audio for you guys from 2 years ago, where she was claiming HUD was approved. She had to go sign paperwork. Then she was going to find a house. They would do the inspection. And then within a month or less, she would be moving into her own house. She's been having these same claims for years, y'all. This has been an ongoing, repetitive pattern. So you're telling me for 3 years, you've been going through this situation at minimum, and you still ain't got on your feet? Really? I get people go through hard times, but 3 years you've been depending on the government and Andy and everybody and their mama to take care of you. Y'all know how she claims that she has been clean for 8 years and on the MAT program for 8 years. I'll tell you this, and that's all that I'll say. That's not true. And there are receipts. She can work to a certain extent, Hurricane Tammy. So she does get a monthly check. She can work for a certain amount of hours. She can make a certain amount of money. But there is also cash money jobs that she could do if she really wanted to. She has the help. She has the resources. $12K. I don't know anything about $12K. I mean, maybe it's in the stuff that I have, but like I said, I haven't been able to get through it all. Oh, she's on the MAT program. Just hasn't been for 8 years straight like she's been telling people. And does anybody remember how long ago Lori said it was that she moved to Indiana? Does anybody remember when she said she moved to Indiana? And I'm genuinely curious about this because I can't remember what she said. She said she moved to Indiana 8 months ago. Oh, really? Oh, a year ago? So none of that's correct. Y'all, she was living in Indiana 3 years ago. And there are receipts. There are receipts. She's been in Indiana for a long time. Nope, it was way before her sister passed away. Way before. Her sister was in New York, and she's been in Indiana for a hot minute. A hot minute. A few years at least, like I said. And I have receipts. Good morning, Tracy. Y'all, I just about set my whole damn house on fire. She has been in homeless shelters before. She has. Yeah, it flip-flops. It flip-flops. But I know that she has 100% been in Indiana for at least 3 years. So let me pull up something here. She says a lot of things. It was not within the last year. Yeah, absolutely dirty smurf. Let me go to email first. Yeah. He did not. If he did that, then she could call the cops and he would go to jail. So if a man is choking your minor child, you're not going to throw him in jail? Let me ask y'all. If a man was assaulting your minor child, would you not automatically throw him in jail? Let's be so for real. Any mother would. He has been paying for everything for a long time. Haley, girl, why do you care? Because clearly here you are. I know you're obviously so desperate to be relevant. Scroll past if you don't like it, because I could care less. Because this is all you do. Why don't you box up? Box up. With your 14 followers. Don't like me or what? A post? Keep scrolling. Hey, Haley. Take your own advice. Don't like me or what I post? Keep scrolling. Bye. Y'all, she's not going to box with her 14 followers and her fake ass account. Okay, let me pull up my email. I had to email myself some stuff because I'm going to have to flip you guys to my iPad. That's all he wants is help, y'all. He loves those girls. He does. He loves them. He was taking care of and financially supporting Lori and those girls when Lori was with other men. It's insane. Okay, so you guys know how she claimed she does not know who Justin is, right? Yeah, she doesn't help him with anything. Nothing. Yeah, she gets food stamps. Alright, so I have marked out last names. I've marked out last names. Even her last name that is on this page. And let me see if I can figure out how to flip that is on this page. And let me see if I can figure out how to flip this around. Okay, I think I flipped it. Oh my gosh, I hate this phone. Come on. Nope, that's not it. I'm trying to figure out how to flip my camera. I'm not ignoring you guys in the chat, I promise. You guys know this is new for me. Let's see. I know there's a way to do it because I've done it. Somebody in the comments tell me how to do this, how to turn off this gingerbread and flip my camera. Wait, I think I figured it out. Okay, so she doesn't know who Justin is, right? That's what she said. This was last year in March. But she has no idea who Justin is. Why lie about something like that? I don't get it. I don't. Let me find... This is hard to do one-handed. Oh, that's the same one. So I know that she already said, yeah, I was pregnant last year after trying to deny it repetitively. So this is a post where it says she's in a relationship with that Justin person. And then so many weeks later, she comments and says, everybody's congratulating her. And she says, thank you so much. I'm single, y'all. It won't let me delete, but I am pregnant, not by him. So a year ago, she was allegedly pregnant. Don't know by who, but she was dating this Justin guy. All right, let me change this back. And then I'll pull up some of the others. Oh, I'm figuring it out. I'm gonna be figuring it out. Yeah, that's what she's claimed. She's claimed that in the past. Yeah, if he put hands on the girls, then she should be calling the cops like any mother would. Like any mother would. Let me go back to... Oh. Let me show you guys something else really quick before I start these audios. Let me... flip camera. All right. Oh, I'm figuring it out. Okay. This was also a year ago. She was trying to raise $200 as a personal emergency fundraiser. And it says, to help the homeless eat, sleep, drink, and to stay warm. Do you guys think she was going to donate any of this money? She didn't get any money. But she was sure trying. And this isn't the only one like this. Alright, let me pull up the, facts. Let me pull up the audios. Because clearly when it's coming out of your own mouth, You can't deny it. Let me find my downloads. Now remember, I told you guys, she has been doing this same song and dance for years. Okay? So remember that before I play this audio. She's been doing this same song and dance for years. Yesterday on her live, she says that she cannot apply or have anything to do with HUD because of an eviction many years ago. Did anybody else hear that? She said she could not apply for or get any help from HUD because of an eviction many years ago. Okay. Good. Glad I'm not the only one that heard that. Well, let's take a listen to an audio from 2 years ago where she's giving a very similar story to what she's giving right now. Like, she has repeated this same story, but just a teeny tiny bit twisted the narrative for years. Oh, look, girl, bye. Ain't no tea on me you can put out there that ain't already been put out there by somebody. I'm just being so honest. I don't care. I'm trying to find my downloads. Here we go. Let me make sure this is turned up. If he did that to her child, she should be dealing with the police and throwing him in jail right now. Hang on. Oh, no, it's not incorrect. All right, let me check. There we go. Okay. I'm going to play an audio. Make sure that you guys listen close because I only have time to play it once. Like I said, there's some stuff going on at work and I have to help with it. Okay, let her say my name. That's okay. That's okay. Because I haven't shown a single government name. I blacked it all out. I'm going to play this audio and I want you guys to tell me if this story sounds familiar to you. Hopefully you can hear it.
Be going to Peru Friday for an hour and some change to do nothing but sign papers for HUD, and then I look for a house. They're moving very quick with me and my children. They're not messing around, which is good. They got me and the girls at the very top of the list because of the situation. They consider us homeless. Homeless, and then there's like numbers because Bobtail was bought out. So we had no choice but to come here. So, I would say within the next month, if not sooner, I'll be in my new place. I gotta wait for HUD to do the inspection on the house and all that. And we'll go from there.
So, does that story sound similar to any of you? And this is from 2 years ago. 2 years. She's been doing this same story, but just barely twisting the story just a tiny bit for at least 3 years. This is not new. You have been going down this same road, pulling these same exact stunts for years. Why has there been no improvement? What are you doing with your life? The scamming, the lying, and the manipulation is insane to me. She'll twist the story a little bit to make it sound different, but it's the same thing. It's the same cycle, it's the same narrative over and over and over and over again. You can only be at the top of the list for so long. And I've heard the top of the list more times than I can count. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like, you have to think about what Andy is having to deal with. I've said it multiple times. Andy is not perfect. He is not. But you really need to listen to what these people are saying to you. Like Lori. People like Lori. Listen to what they're saying. Observe and watch what's going on. She's been doing this a long time. A long time. Now, I would love to hear her say she doesn't know who Justin is. Again, she already knows she couldn't lie about the pregnancy ordeal. But look, she said something about it once. Nothing else. Nothing else after that. She owns the camper. It was given to her, but now she wants to sell it. The last I heard, anyway. Because she was supposedly getting an apartment, but now that was supposed to happen weeks ago. Now it's not happening until the 1st. I don't know. She's been supposed to get her own place for years, according to that audio. I mean, now I will say, I've been going through these audios and I'm clipping out anything that mentions her loved ones that are not here anymore, because it is, I don't agree with even just her talking about them like that. I'm not going to put that out there. That's not my place. And then anything that has to do with her children, I'm not putting out there. I'm clipping these audios. So it's taking a little bit of time. It's going to take a little bit of time. But my goal is just to show that she is not who she claims to be. And a big chunk of what comes out of her mouth is a lie. She is manipulating people into sending her money. It is a money grab. She has no business mocking LR when she is no better than LR is. Absolutely. I'm not saying she does or doesn't do rugs. Like, I do not personally live with her. I'm not physically around her. I can say my opinion all day long, but I can't say on that. And I'm not going to just twist a story just to put it out there. Like, I'm not going to do that. Like I told you guys, I'm not going to say something if I don't have receipts on it. I'm not. That's just not who I am. But now does everybody see why I say, like, it's BS. It is BS. And I didn't even go hunt this stuff down. This stuff was sent to me by family. Family that she doesn't even claim. They don't claim her. And her behaviors and repetitive patterns is why that relationship has fallen apart. And that sucks. That really sucks. Oh, Elizabeth, it's a deep dive with the information I have. It's a lot. It's a lot to listen to, a lot to look through, a lot of clipping and editing to do, because like I said, she talks about a lot in these audios, a lot of things. She talks about her family that's not with us anymore. She talks about her kids. Like, I'm not going to put that out there. So I'm removing that stuff from the audio because they have nothing to do with this. They can't help the things that she does. And at the end of the day, regardless of what some people may think, I do have respect for other people. No, No, you hear them with him in the background. They're laughing. They're cutting up. I mean, I'm not going to say that he has not done things to her. Like, I don't know. I do know he's not perfect. He's not. But I also know there's a lot that he's had to put up with. And he's put up with it so many times. Like, they have been married, legally divorced, and then remarried. That's not true. Proud Mama, I don't know if it was a vape or what it was. I don't know. But it was brought to her attention. And I didn't even go looking for that. That was sent to me by somebody that actually cares about Lori and has been extremely concerned about Lori and her girls. Not everybody feels comfortable enough with speaking out on things. And when that happens, they find somebody that they trust and they send it to that person to speak out on. Some things I'm not going to talk about, but some things need to be put out there. She's in his house all the time when he's not there. 14 and 15, Marine. Texas Best Angie, she has a sister that is no longer here anymore, and that's all that I'll say on that. And then she has another half sister. They have the same dad, different moms. That they don't have anything to do with each other. Give a talk. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'll be honest with you guys. I was in my emotions last night. I've been thinking a lot about my dad and my uncle. My daughter turned 15 today, and that's been kind of hard for me. I don't know. I get in those moments sometimes where I just really miss them. Like, really miss them. But right now, I'm just tired. Thank you. I couldn't say, Blue Wave. I know they miss a lot. But, yeah, Sherry, he knows. Thank you, guys. I will definitely let her know. She's a freshman in high school, and she's taking her practice ACT today. And then I'm actually I let my kids stay home for their birthday every year. And I also give them one mental health day every year. She hasn't taken her mental health day yet, but she is taking her birthday day tomorrow. Yeah, same, Nicole. So let me ask you guys something. What is today? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm going to say this. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Lori, because I know you're either watching this or you have somebody running to you telling you everything that I say and do. I'm going to give you until Friday morning. And that's going to give me time to go through this book of stuff that I have. Like, it's a lot, guys. It really is. It's a lot. And I'm a mom of 2 and a wife, and I work. So I don't have just hours and hours to go through it. But I knew I had the stuff to show, that she did claim pregnancy, that she does know who Justin is. And then I wanted you guys to hear that first audio clip showing it's the same story with just a little bit of a spin put on it. And it has been the same story for years. Years. But I'm going to give you until Friday morning, Lori. Stop talking smack and mocking other people's downfalls. Yesterday you said, we don't speak on Raggedy T over here, and we don't speak on Lisa. And then an hour later, you did a 10-minute clip mocking Lisa. So I am going to give you. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm that bitch. I mean, there's a lot out there to find publicly. A lot of the stuff that was sent to me was public, but there's a lot that's not. out there, and it would take anybody a long, long, long time, to go through stuff. But I love Villain, and Villain already knows a lot of the stuff that I have. Like, they know that I've had family communicating with me for several months now. So they can reach out to me with any questions they have. Just the only thing I won't share is stuff that pertains to her kids and her deceased family members. Christy Griffin says, Lisa is being mocked by more people than Lori. Are you going to go after them too? So here's the thing. When I see people making fun of her, I absolutely speak up. But the situation I have with Lori is a little different. And the way I look at it is, one, Lori's doing it as a money grab. Two, people in glass houses should not throw stones. Lori is in no better of a situation than Lisa is. And at the end of the day, I just don't have time to go through hours and hours and hours of information on every single person in this world. Full transparency. I did not choose to receive this information on Lori, and it is the way that it is. If I wanted to, I could be a real bitch, and I could put a lot of shit out there, but I haven't. But I will not allow her to sit there as if she is on a high horse or a pedestal, and that she is better than the next person, and mock them and make fun of them with the shit that I know. Sorry, not sorry. If you don't like it, you can simply scroll, or you can hit the block button, and I promise you, I will not lose a wink of sleep. Just saying. I didn't even see what you said, Regina. Yeah, that's been going on for a while, Porsche. She's one of the biggest flip-flopping fish in the sea I've ever seen. And I've about had it with flip-flopping people in general. I know, Rachel. I saw that. That's my thing. Like, you're mad. You're mad. It's giving that, I know you guys saw this. It used to be big on TikTok, but it's giving that vibe of, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. So it's cool for you to do it, Lori, but it's a problem if anybody else does it. Pot, meat, kettle, right? Peaches blocked her. But she is a mod for Kizzy. Listen, Lorianne, I've been trying to help. Did she message me a while back and I blocked her? Yes. But that's because I had tried to help her, not financially. And we had come to an agreement. She was going to step away from this app and she was going to focus on herself and her children and getting them in a better situation. But she was right back on the app the next day. So I blocked her. I'm not going to have you messaging saying you want to tell me your whole story and this and that. You're not going to manipulate me. That's not going to happen. But I did step back from that whole situation and I didn't say a word about her for a long time. And then she started this type of BS again. Yeah, I definitely did. I can hold up my end of the bargain. She cannot. It is what it is, y'all. It is what it is. I can't tell people what to do with their money, but I strongly encourage you not to throw your money around to people on this app. And I know, like, if you're a very big-hearted person, you're sensitive, it can be hard to tug at your heartstrings. However, do your research. Do your research. And if you really want to donate to someone, there are women's shelters, DV shelters, homeless shelters. There are like missions and Salvation Armies. There are animal shelters, rescues. There are so many places out there that could truly use those donations. Whether it be your local community, that's what I encourage. There are sober livings, or I'm sure you could find some places out there. You go to All for One, and he could point you in a direction of somewhere great to donate to in a heartbeat. And I'm going to tell y'all something, and this is something that tech says a lot. And I agree, and maybe it's another one of those unpopular opinions, but for all of these beggars and scammers on the app, rather than getting on here and holding your hands out, I mean, I could care less if they just battled. Like, just don't get on here and beg and scam and lie. Just battle. At the end of the day, the battling option is on this app to be utilized. And if you're battling, you're cutting up, you're making people laugh, you're entertaining, and they decide to throw gifts at you, that's a big difference than lying and manipulating and scamming and begging. Battle. Get on here and battle and have a good time. Not only will you likely earn money, but you're going to do it in a way that is better for your own mental health, better for your reputation, and that's a lot more honest than what you're doing right now. I could care less who on this app battles. Oh yeah, I agree with those hurricane victims. Facts. I thought about that yesterday, and that really hurts my heart. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find at least one family in the North Carolina area. I would love to be able to do it for more than one family, but I want to find one family in the North Carolina area that I can help during the holidays. And I don't have much, you know what I mean? But every little bit counts, and I'm going to do what I can. Yeah, it's like adopting a family for the holidays. That is my plan. And I encourage anybody that is capable of doing so to do that. Y'all, she's not going to come to my live. And I'm not going to be on here much longer. I'm going to spend the next few days when I have free time going through some things. And then come Friday morning, if she's still doing the same shit, making fun of and mocking Lisa and whoever else, then we do what we have to do. I don't want to be the mean person. I don't want to be the evil person. I don't like to be that person. Vicky, why did you get blocked? Vicky is like has been a good friend to Lori. Oh, so she blocked you because you're coming over here? That is insane. That is insane. I'm sorry, Vicky. I really am. Vicky is a good person, y'all. She truly cares. She's a lot like me, and she truly cares. She has the best interest at heart, and she just wants to see her do better. I know Vicky, and I've been talking to Vicky a lot in the DMs, but I never wanted to push a narrative on Vicky, and that because that's not who I am. Like, I let her see for herself, and she has. Yeah, you can't mention me over there. You're gonna get blocked. Yeah, Vicky is a good person, guys. I'm gonna be honest though, Vicky. Like, we both had to know that once she realized that you were acquainted with me in any way, shape, or form, it was going to happen, regardless of how much you truly cared. You know what I mean? My allergies are terrible. Alright, guys, I would just leave it alone. Stop going over there and mentioning my name, all of that. I mean, I know you guys are all, like, people get pissed whenever someone does the things that she's doing. I get it. But we don't want to be the instigators. You know what I mean? Like, that's not who we are on my side of things. I know, Porsche. I know. But we don't have to stoop to her level. We do not have to stoop to her level. I'm not even saying names like that. Like, you guys saw, like, I blocked out all the last names. I've talked about Victoria a little bit. I'm that Nana, but if you really want a deep dive on Victoria, I suggest checking out the Your Favorite Villain creator or Frauditor Reaper. Those are two amazing ladies who have done a huge deep dive on Victoria. Yeah. I really am sorry, Vicky. Exactly. Who said? Lori. No, I wouldn't go at her. That's just going to gather her more sympathy. Facts. Absolute facts. So when people go over there and start bringing up my name and start antagonizing her and getting her riled up, guess what? You're going to have newbies that are rolling into her live. They're going to not realize the entirety of the situation. They're going to sympathize with her, and then bam, another money train. I couldn't tell you, Rachel. And like I said, there's a lot more out there. I continue to give chance after chance after chance. I'm not, like, I think that she initially thought that I was bluffing. I really do. I think she thought I was bluffing. But now she sees I'm not bluffing. But I'm giving you another chance, and this is the last chance before I start putting it all out there. And then if Villain decides to do a deep dive and she puts it all out there, you know what? I support Villain. Oh, I love you're going on for your PhD. Yeah, Tech absolutely said it best yesterday. Lisa 2.0 for a fact. And she does do that. She does get him riled up on purpose. And listen, Villain really doesn't have to dig that deep. Because of everything that I have. I mean, it won't be that hard for her to find things. That's how she is, Rachel. She has said so much good about me and about how I speak facts. She doesn't understand how I know so much information because I don't personally know her, but she can tell that I genuinely care about her and many other people. Blah, 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 blah. But then the next day, I don't know shit. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm a liar. Let's be so honest. Right. She loved me. Obsessively adored me 100%, and that's one reason why I stepped back, because it was getting a little weird. Yeah, Vicky, she said it publicly, I don't lie, y'all, and I don't say things if I don't have receipts to back it up. I will never do that, because people have done that to me before, and it's not a good feeling. But it also can really hurt your character a lot. Welcome back, Give a Talk. She must be on her backup account. Yeah, I'm okay. I need to start doing my face. I really don't want to. Oh. Wow. Andy said that where everybody could hear it. Aw, thank you, Tilly Tater. Mm-mm-mm. Listen, he's fed up. He is fed up. Yeah, the people on this app that beg and scam for money are doing better than those of us who work our asses off every single day. I love to crochet, Micah. No, you really can't blame him. Thank you, Roddy Mama. I will tell you, Give a Talk, I spent over $200 on crochet stuff. Tried to learn and couldn't get past the slip knot. So I put it away for a whole year. Then picked it back up. Had a little bit more patience with it. And then finally started figuring things out. But I still, I have a long way to go. She says the only thing showing her to make her look bad. Nicole, I'm going to be so honest. I have yet to see anything that makes her look good. And I don't say that to be mean. I really don't. And I know some people will take it that way. If I had seen something that made her look good, I would be happy to share it. I don't have a problem with showing the good and the bad. The good, the bad, the ugly. It's right to show all of those things because it gives you a true picture of the person that they are. But I have not come across anything good. She doesn't beg on this app, but she's been begging every day this week. I know you don't talk about me, Vicky. She doesn't come out and ask for money, but your literal live description yesterday said donations are appreciated. Yeah, I've seen all of her old TikTok accounts. I've seen all of her old Facebook accounts. I've seen it all. The sister that she doesn't claim, sent me every last name that she has ever had or went by. You can claim that this person is not your sister, but the amount of information that they have that is 100% factual and legitimate, that is information that's not on social media, tells everything. Lori Jones, Mama to Rose. There's a lot of things that person told me that I haven't said because I said I wouldn't. But, I mean, I don't trust easily. That's all I'll say. No, Lori and Lisa are not sisters. Facts, Rachel. And to be honest, a lot of the things that I choose not to put out there are to protect her children, to protect them as a whole, to protect their mental health. But I'm a bad person, right? Yeah. She latches on to anybody that she thinks is in a more sensitive situation than she is. She wants to be, and I don't even want to put it like this, but it's like a Captain Save the Hoe situation. And I'm not even calling anybody a hoe. It's just the first thing that comes to mind. But you can't save other people when you can't even take care of yourself. Facts, Nicole. Rachel, I can say she has worked at Hardee's. Yes. Does she work at Hardee's now? I don't know, but I do know she has worked there before. I didn't hear her say that, but I honestly don't watch her. The stuff I see is what people clip. And I have been told he said that. Alright, guys. I'll go through the rest of this mess over the next few days. We'll see what happens and how things play out. But I need to get off here and I need to get back to work. I dread it. I'm not looking forward to it. But I appreciate you guys popping on. Be careful with where you put your hard-earned money. And I hope you guys have a beautiful Tuesday. Bye, friends.